I've been in the black since day one.
How'd you do that? What's the secret?
If you pay attention to my menu, everything can be out of the kitchen in 7 to 10 minutes. It doesn't matter who's back there. Everything is all prep based to get it out of the kitchen, executed in 10 minutes. We have no phone. We don't do slices, obviously.
Yeah.
It's our way or the highway. Like, you can't be for everybody. Now, I don't even yell at people. Like, a customer starts pissing me off, out. What do you mean? Get the out.
Yeah.
Get out. I don't need you. Like, I don't need stress no more.
Yeah.
I up enough in all my other locations.
Yeah.
And listen, royal ups. This is built not on success. This is built on mistakes.
The following podcast is a Pie to Pie production.
Every slice tells a story.
Flat iron pepper. When you pop these peppers, you are gonna know. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it. They are liberating pizzerias from low quality pepper flakes. Stop finishing your pizza with crap. Head to flatironpepper.com and join the Pepper Flake revolution. If you want to level up your guest experience, it's time to get Open. Open helps you win your customers back from third-party delivery. It upgrades your online ordering and even gives you a native mobile app that integrates directly with most POS systems. Send SMS, push notifications. Open gives you all of that without needing a tech team. Get Open and get back to work. Otter is mission control for your restaurant. With Otter, you can manage all your delivery apps, in-house orders, menus, and sales, all from one place. No tablet chaos. From online ordering and loyalty to kiosks and handhelds. Run faster, smoother, and a little bit more fun. Join thousands of restaurants switching to Otter. Go to tryotter.com or click the link in the description to learn more. Maestro Sausage, hitting all the right notes for 100 years. We run a busy line at Hot Tongue, and Maestro is one of those products that just performs. We use their sausage raw on the pie, and it cooks perfectly every single time. Juicy, consistent, and packed with flavor. It's premium sausage that performs. Maestro, hitting all the right notes. How often do phone orders get screwed up? A busy restaurant, loud noises, it's easy to make mistakes, but with Loman, it can be a perfect order every time. Somebody that knows your menu better than you do yourself. This isn't some clunky chatbot. Loman actually takes orders, answers questions, books reservations, and processes payments. Loman AI, never miss a call, never miss a sale. We were just talking about Nino. How did you meet Nino?
He ended up walking into my place in like 2020, I think. And I had a place called Tavolino. And it was a little shit box. Roof was leaking, everything, little baker's pride. But we were doing some business out of it. I only did squares, really. And he walked in and he was like, it was one of the best squares I ever had. And I knew who he was. He's a fucking maniac and he likes, expressing his opinion. When he said it, he ain't bullshitting. I was taken back, So little by little, he goes, "What's your hydration?" And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I had no clue. I didn't have Instagram. I didn't know hydration.
This is in 2020?
2020,
okay.
Yeah. So it's only 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's like yesterday.
So I've been working. The place that I started at was a place called Mr. Bruno's. They were the first square pie in New Jersey, old school Sicilian style. But that's where I learned all my stuff from. And I just improved little by little and, came up with this recipe. And there was I was filling up containers. I just knew not even a line. I just fucking knew by eye. And I had a little Hobart mixer and I just made it fucking work. And I found my rhythm and just kept with it. And then when he came in, started playing hydration, get me on, starter and stuff like that. And that's how I started, elevating my game more. My topping situation was always good. Cheese and sauces, I was always pretty good at putting together. And now I have the dough aspect a little bit, on a higher level.
How did you move out of that first space to this space?
First, the space?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what happened was, like I said, I was in a little dump and we had a landlord. We wanted to get the oven that I have now and the equipment because it was about 400 square feet, 500 square feet, my restaurant.
Yeah.
My refrigeration was outside. We had no space to really expand unless we did some renovation, which we were willing to put in a lot of money into the building. But we wanted 25-year lease options because we're putting in $150,000.
Yeah.
I need the reinsurance that we're going to be here. So the landlord agreed verbally. When we put it in writing, he didn't. So I knew he was a shim-shammer. We had it out multiple times. That was the last straw. So I said to Nino, I'm like, bro, I'm fucking drowning here. He's like, I'm open up in Morristown. He's like, here's a number. Here's a percentage. I said, you serious? I said, I'm in. Well, now I call him back 4 days later. He's not answering. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to fucking pull the trigger. Let me know. I'm about to post today. He's like, you're serious? He goes, you're in. I said, all right, done. Posted at 5 o'clock on a Sunday that we were closing 5 days from now. Bro, the busiest time I've ever had in my life. I had lines down the block to come get it because everybody loved us.
Yeah.
But we were stuck in a place. We couldn't make money with the way we were doing it. People want a 2.5 hour wait. It's not possible to build a business on that. Manhattan, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not around here. So then I went up to Caniglio's. I was up there with him from the beginning. Was there probably about 8 months. And then I wanted to come back down here and do my own thing, you know.
So you worked at Caniglio's?
Yeah. Yeah. So then I wanted to come back down here. You know, I learned, in my opinion, I've worked with him. I mean, you find me more than one person that's better, that knows more and has more knowledge about the business. I don't think there is. He's that well-versed. So I did learn a lot.
So he just randomly came into your spot?
Well, somebody brought him in, a friend of mine,
All right,
and
all right.
and like was like, "Oh, you got to try this place out." And when you look at the place looks like a fucking dump because it was a dump.
Yeah.
It was just we did what we could, what we had.
Yeah. How did you get into that place? Because you must have saw it inside. This is a dump, but I could open up something here.
So we're opening up Pandora's box. We're gonna go back. I worked for the place that I started at, delivering pizza. I got in a lot of trouble, and then when I came home, I ended up delivering pizza. I was young. I was like 19, whatever. I wanted to open a restaurant, this and that. You know, like anybody that has a dream when they're a kid.
Yeah.
All sounds great. Start delivering. Then I started working, you know, in the back of the house. He goes, oh, you want to work here? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to be making pizza. They got me sweeping fucking floors, cutting cheese. You know, I was the dirtbag of the kitchen.
Of course.
That's where you learn everything.
Yes.
You know? Then obviously one day somebody quits and they need somebody to make pizza, and they started showing me. I was probably the worst pizza maker ever to make pizza. I couldn't make a fucking round shape for 5 years, but it worked out. So anyway, I ended up buying a location they had in East Rutherford, which is about a mile from here. It was 3,000 square feet, about 90 seats. It was set up horribly. They wanted me to fail. I ended up...
So wait, you bought a location, is it a chain?
No.
Family?
They thought they were, but no.
But it was like a family business and they sold you one of their locations?
Yeah, well, they thought it's a convoluted situation, but yes.
Let's make it simple.
Yeah.
So then did you have to use their name and
yes
and
and
their
no, because the
ingredients and
second
shit?
I bought it, they got pushed out because most of them were, you know, there was 3 brothers. 2 of them really, really weren't good people.
Okay.
We'll get into that a little later.
Okay.
There's a good story coming for that.
Okay.
But anyway, they were selling their business. So the person that took over discontinued everything, and like I didn't have to do anything with them.
Yeah.
So now I was in charge of my own shop. I had that name and I just had to run with it. My first week in sales, I did 8,600. I had no managerial experience. I just went in with my balls, nothing else. I didn't know what hydration was. I didn't know how to close a register. I just fucking took over. And first week, they sold it to me 8,600 hours. That was fucking brutal. In the first 18 months, I brought it to like $24,000
a week.
A week.
Yeah, that's
It's a pretty good
great.
thing out
That's
of nowhere.
great.
So,
Yeah.
like, you know, listen, it was just, I went in underfunded, underexperienced, and you learn the most off of your mistakes more than success.
Yeah.
So after like 3.5 years, I was like, listen, the only one making money here is the landlord. You know, like, I can do something else. I'm young enough. I'm 29 at the time, I think. Let's do something else. So I closed down, started up. I went partners with 2 guys, and we did wholesaling cars. I was there for
Wholesaling cars?
I was driving to Cleveland and back in one day, bro. Don't even get me started.
What is
My friend who's
wholesaling
going to be
cars?
listening to this is getting a kick out of it. I came back from Cleveland. I had to go drive, pick one up, come back the same day. He finds another car. I go, where is he? He goes, Columbus. Have fun, motherfucker. So after a couple of months, I was like, all right, I'm done here. We were making money, but it was just fucking crazy.
What is wholesaling cars? Isn't that like being a car salesman?
Fucking Shysterville. That's what that is. Biggest scumbags. I thought the pizza industry was bad until you meet the fucking car salesman world, bro. Fucking ridiculous. 3 months, it was fun, but
Yeah. But it was gonna eat your soul, dude.
bro, they're fucking bad, those people. Even the guy that was partners with, which has no soul,
Yeah.
these people were pitless that he was dealing with. He's like, bro, I can't do it no more.
Oh my
It's
God.
bad. So then another friend of mine, people see opportunity in you, like when they see that you have like a name or reputation.
Yeah.
And listen, I treat people good. I put out the best product that I can. Mm-hmm. People like it, people don't like it, but whatever. So then we start running into people all over the place. And a friend of mine, I was helping out with a business. He had a linen business. So he was like, oh, let's get a place. How I came across that small place, Tavolina, that we were talking about. And then he was there for 4 months and, shit went sideways. And then another business partner bought him out. And now back to Tavolino, I end up closing and going to Caniglio's. And now I'm here. So a lot of convoluted story there, but.
Yeah, you were all over the place.
Yeah.
That was basically from 19 to where we're at today.
No, 19 I started delivering.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You started delivering and
19
then
to now I'm 37.
Yeah,
So,
like
fuck,
working your way up in
20
that
years.
kitchen, being a shyster for 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Loman AI is a very powerful tool that every pizzeria should have if you have a phone. On past pods, I've said throw your phone away, and this is me eating my words. You can pick a voice. We have Marissa. She sounds fun and energetic. And there's even like background noise to make it feel like they're calling somebody that's in a restaurant. To be completely honest, she can answer questions better than I can about my own restaurant. I'm not trying to replace any humans, but I'm telling you, nobody at my restaurant is dying to answer the phone. It just fixes a problem. It really creates a better customer experience. This isn't some clunky chatbot. Loman actually takes orders, answers questions, books reservations, and processes payments. Upselling is hard to train too. Please offer them a salad. Do you want a drink? It's just stuff that we as humans forget to do that Loman does every time. By not using Loman, I guarantee you're leaving money on the floor. Set up a demo and see for yourself. Link in the description. Loman AI. Never miss a call, never miss a sale.
Bro, fucking, if I tell you I gotta tell you some stuff off of here, but Mr. Bruno's, when it was going out, nobody was safe. No big company. Put it that way, bro. I didn't give a fuck. There was tractor trailers coming in. Bro, insanity.
Did you grow up in Rutherford?
Lyndhurst is the town next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very Italian-American, like not off the boat. Irish, Polish town. Small, tight-knit,
Yeah.
So this has a downtown here, which we're on, this main street.
Yeah.
Very, very pro-business, this town.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I chose it.
Yeah.
Nobody knew me. Like, they knew me from having pizzerias, but I didn't have roots here as much. Now we're like part of the community, you know what I mean? And we try and help as much as we can. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very good town to be in.
Yeah. You've been open a little over a year here?
Year and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, year and a half.
How has it exponentially gotten better month over month? Has like the growth been?
I've been in the black since day one.
Yeah.
And
How'd you do that?
Listen,
what's the secret?
Never happened. Well, I started me and one girl. So my other place is workers always had me by the balls. Okay. Like you need them because you're too busy to stop making pizza. So what I did here, if you pay attention to my menu, everything can be executed and can be out of the kitchen in 7 to 10 minutes. It doesn't matter who's back there. I don't need a chef. Everything is all prep based and putting it together to get it out of the kitchen, executed in 10 minutes. People want their food. They don't want, you got the best thing in the world. If they got to sit there and wait all the time, they're going to X you off their list.
Yeah.
So that was my goal here. So little by little we grew, and I've already fired a couple kitchens. Like I fire everybody at one shot. I don't just do one at a time.
But this whole crew's done.
I'm
Next.
very easy. I'm very understanding.
Yeah.
The problem is people take that, like a
Take
lot of
advantage of
pizzeria owners that you've worked for are very like dickish and like nasty.
Yeah.
I'm exactly how you're listening to me now, and this is how I talk to my workers. And if I got to raise my voice, it's me saying you're out of here. Have a good day.
Yeah.
So what the fuck did you ask me? I'm all over the place.
Oh, I was just talking about growth.
Yeah, growth. So little by little, we would sell out.
Yeah.
I had no refrigeration space, so I did what we could. And then little by little, there was a demand. Let's add a little something. Let's add meatballs.
Yeah.
Meatballs were a hit. Let's add a salad. Let's add our chicken parm, which is now, a pretty big part of our brand. I'm pretty proud of it. You know, it's a gigantic chicken cutlet. You tasted earlier in the pizza box. We put it in a 10 by 10 pizza box. It fills it. Hand stretched mozzarella. We break it up, called stracciatella, soak it in Italian cream, and gives it a nice flavor base to it.
Yeah,
and consistency.
Yeah, and it looks very pretty.
Exactly.
Did that come to you in a dream? Like, yo, we're gonna do a chicken cutlet, throw it in a pizza box, throw some vodka sauce on this, little stracciatella, and some basil. It's gonna fucking crush.
I wish it was that easy. I just wanted to do pizza, meatballs, keep it simple. We were doing very well, but listen, you always have to keep growing. If you're not growing, you're dying, right?
Yeah.
So my business partners, I haven't had a business partner besides one that I've had in 4 businesses that I haven't, I'm like brothers with. We all get along. They're very understanding, but they know I'm lackadaisical. So like once in a while, they'll be like, we got to get this out. We got to get like a white pie is going on the menu. I made it one shot. They loved it. All right, we're going to put this on the menu. They're like, what's the next thing? So I said, let's try a chicken parm. So they're just trying to see what the next thing is, give me the creative ability.
Yeah.
And then I bring it and we all figure out what we think's going to work best. And that we really stuck by, and it worked.
Is there things that didn't work?
So far, no. Thank God.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, like here in this location,
Yeah.
I fucked up enough.
Yeah.
In all my other locations,
Yeah.
and listen, royal fuck ups. So in this place, this is built not on success. This is built on mistakes and all the things not to do. In my other locations, I've always when you're underfunded and your rent's $5,000 and your PSE&G's $5,000, everything starts with a 5 and there's 3 zeros to follow it, and you have no money. The stress level can literally fucking kill you.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the nicest at my first pizzeria. I'll be the first to
You
say.
weren't as nice.
No, I wasn't the nicest.
Yeah.
I was a dick.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it all the time. I was still good to my people, but like if you pissed me off, it would just, you flew off the handle. I got fucking 30,000 invoice I got to pay, and I got 6,000 on account. How the fuck we doing this,
Yeah.
So the slightest thing would trigger you. So again, I built it all off of, I wanted to be, somebody that you want to work for. Everybody makes money here. I mean, very good money. That's why I keep it a very small knit. I don't want these people to have to worry about somebody cutting their profits. They push harder by me treating them good and giving them, some flexibility.
What was the thing that changed from when you were an asshole to now?
Well, I don't have the money problem, where like the money over my head, like I said, when you have high overhead and all, it brings out a side to you that you don't realize you had until you have those money troubles.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that here. We didn't come in underfunded. We took baby steps. It was me and one girl for the first
So it's
6
basically
months.
just the stress levels weren't as high.
No. Now I don't even yell at people. Like a customer starts pissing me off, out. What do you mean? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get out. I don't need you. Like, I don't need stress no more. An employee stresses me, you're gone. Like, it's just, this has to run smooth. There's a very simple way to run this place. I give you flexibility. You want to come in late, early, easy,
Yeah.
So I'm a little too nice now, as partners say.
Yeah,
So-
but you have it now. It's the other way.
Huh? Now it's the other way.
The other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'd rather it this way. I'm happy here. Listen, we're sitting in a place, if you look around, I mean, where the fuck do you go to work? You're sitting in a living room. You got whatever movie you want on. You got your friends hanging out, smoking cigars. We built a community here. Like, even people walking by, like, we make sure everybody, like, you see, like, 8 guys sitting out there smoking cigars. Some people seem like, like, they'll cross the street. We try and talk to everybody that walks by, at least the hello. We want community, which America's really losing. Like, a lot of neighborhoods, people are moving away from where they grew up. We're trying to keep it nice and tight-knit around here.
Yeah.
It's just a cool thing.
It's tough to do.
Yeah. Very
Especially
tough.
with like fast casual restaurants too. There's not a ton of room here for like dine-in, so you're not really touching tables or anything. But
No.
so like the interactions you are having with guests are pretty quick. But people are coming in or grabbing to go. Do you do Postmates or Uber Eats or some here?
We started Uber. We had a problem with our sales rep.
Yeah.
He wasn't, helping us on our side. We have no phone.
Mm-hmm.
We don't deliver until then. We don't do slices, obviously.
Yeah.
I've seen you. So we're very niche, and like it's our way or the highway. Like
Yeah.
we're not. You can't be for everybody, and you know, like we're very like we wanted to go with Uber because obviously they're a big brand and all, but you don't get the customer service, and stuff. So we're working on getting it back live. We're gonna go with DoorDash. We're just trying to figure out because obviously if you're not growing, you're dying. We want to give a service to people that do want it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it,
Yeah.
but.
I was just asking because you kind of lose control of like customer experience, you know?
Yes.
Like, and so much of like, I mean, you just made so many beautiful pizzas for us. And you get to see your whole operation. And then there's not a lot of places where you come in and, you know, there's such antique furniture. You have a cigarette machine in here. Like, this is a place to see. This is a place to enjoy your pie out on a lawn chair and talk to some dudes that are smoking cigars out there. You know, like it's an experience. So sometimes it's a little rough for maybe somebody that doesn't even know that they love your pizza, but they don't even know this part of your business exists.
So a little insight to that. So we started delivering. Toast has a program where Uber delivers. All right.
TDS, yeah, Toast Delivery
Yes.
Service.
Okay. Which I actually listen for what it is. If you don't want to leave, like the cold weather, I see a lot more people order.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder during nice weather. In the summertime around here, business goes like this. For us, that's where we shine because we have 31 chairs and grandma snack tables. People could go to the park across the street. They could go walk down, get ice cream. There's an ice cream shop here. You give options. So people could go eat on our car. And it's cool. Everybody's outside smoking. The music's going. It's a vibe. But now in the winter, it's a little more difficult because people are like, do I want to take a trip? There's only 8 seats in here. Can we, you know?
Yeah.
It becomes a little more difficult. So we also, you know, there's a bottom line. We do have to, you know, maintain. So we started out with Toast Delivery System. I don't like it, but the first year we wouldn't do it. I said after year one, at least everybody had the chance to come here.
Yeah.
If they want it now. And now I'm looking at, I know you're not from here. Jersey City is not near here for delivery. It could be 45 minutes to get there. It's right outside New York.
Yeah.
We get deliveries there, Hoboken, like 30 minutes that way because people don't give a fuck. They just want it. So, like, those customers are fine. Now, I will repost their bad reviews if they say, oh, pizza was soggy. Well, you're a fucking retard. I mean, you ordered a fucking pie an hour away. What do you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
You know?
I know. We have deliveries that go to Venice or West Hollywood at 6:30 p.m. in Los Angeles. We're in Silver Lake, which is like 12 miles away, but during 6:30, it's going to take an hour and a half. So it's like when you're calling us, yelling at us about where your pizza is, it's like there's got to be some accountability. Like you ordered from a restaurant in Silver Lake. That's, you know, that if you drove over here, it would take an hour.
What we got to do is we got to get cards, put IQ tests on them. Send that out with the pizza box because, I mean, if you're ordering delivery, first off, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
You know, people
not as good.
Bro, I seen like one guy he was holding I seen him going. Now it just started around here. Nobody ever had e-bikes or nothing.
Yeah.
And we can see everything all around, right? Got a 10 pie order on a bike, fucking sitting sideways.
Yeah, that ain't right.
But I mean, listen, they want delivery. You know, we have no control. I insure it until the door. Once you take it outside, that's not on me no more.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with the bad review because I'll go back to you. You know, that's on you.
Yeah.
So I say it's funny, but it's a real, you know, like it's not on us.
Yeah. It's just a tough thing to deal with.
Very.
We have 20-inch pizzas, and we see people trying to
you do
strap. We do 20s.
Oh,
Some dude
shit.
trying to strap that on the back of a scooter is laughable, but we always film it because if the customer reaches out to us, we'll just hey,
Yeah.
I'll show you what happens when you use this app.
Yeah.
Come pick it up.
Absolutely.
Come pick
Listen.
it up. We get to see your lovely face. You get some FaceTime with us. You might even get a free ranch. You know, come on down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you do ranch here?
Absolutely not. You're not
You're
speaking
not
a
a
language I understand.
Not a ranch guy.
We're on the East Coast,
Fuck,
bro.
dude,
That's
I meant to ask you off camera. Where's the
there's no-
ranch?
people ask me for, you have garlic and pepper? No, my pizza's perfect just how it is. You don't need anything. That's what I tell them.
Okay, damn.
I tailor make it,
You're
and
really a
that's
traditionalist.
Oh, we don't have toppings. I only have pepperoni.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you're smart. But you do okay. You don't have toppings, but I can get fucking that chicken in a box. I can get the that French onion. Is that all the time? Can you get that French onion all the
It's on
time?
our menu.
Yeah.
So let me explain behind all that. Everything you just said, we tailor make our pizza and everything. Pepperoni doesn't affect the bake.
Yeah.
Vegetables do. Meats do. Oil, water content, all comes out of each
I agree.
element, right? So I want to make sure I know when we're busy, when we're slow, that pie's coming out the same exact. You put 3 toppings on. Now, what do we got? We got a watery mess. It's sliding all over the place, but it's my fault when the pizza's not good. What I'm comfortable with is if you don't like my pizza, that I know, and my chicken and all my stuff, I know what it's like after it's sitting a half hour, because before we make something, before we put something on the menu, we let it sit. We have some of our business partners will take it home, try it there. I want to know everything. I don't just want to put it on and say, this is our new thing. It's got to be proven. So I stand behind my product, and that's why I don't put a million toppings. Like if I do an onion pie, it's going to be like the French onion.
Yeah.
I know how that sits, travels, everything. But if you put 3 toppings on, now you have all that water content and sitting.
Yeah.
To me, it's not my business model, you know?
Yeah.
Maestro's sausage, hitting all the right notes for 100 years. If you know me, you know I'm picky about ingredients. I only use the best. We run a busy line at Hot Tongue, and Maestro is one of those products that just performs. We use their sausage raw on the pie, and it cooks perfectly every single time. Juicy, consistent, and packed with flavor. No guessing, no babysitting, just quality. Now, Maestro chops and grinds their meat the old school way, so it never gets overworked. That gives us the signature medium coarse texture, and for us, it means it doesn't stick to our hands when you're topping pies. You move faster, you get better yields, and you're not losing product to gloves or washing it down the sink. It's premium sausage that performs. It's also the best tasting sausage around. That combination is really hard to beat. Maestro, hitting all the right notes.
No, and it's smart. I mean, like the simpler things are, the more consistent they are, the bigger you grow, the less training there is, and people can concentrate on doing what's best, and it's making like that pizza every time.
Correct.
Because you see it in like the great shops. It's like it's a very simple. Like I think my buddy Sean might have talked to you from Secret Pizza in Los Angeles.
I met him at Pizza Expo.
Yeah,
really nice guy.
He had told me and his Jersey guy, but his menu is probably one of the simplest menus in all of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
and
follow him.
one of like the highest rated. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, because I think that when you decide that you're going to keep things simple, when you decide that you're going to have restraint, it says that you're going to be you're dialed in. You're going to be great at those things. And I think that's like the sushi chefs in Japan that are like they roll the same shit. They do like 2 rolls. That's it. But they're like masters of that craft.
Exactly. Zoning in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that. Everybody, there's a lot of people out there that, people don't like that you don't have a phone. Like I know I don't have a phone. I'm losing my parents, age 60s, 60s and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not going on an app. They're not going on the Instagram. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I understand that. But if they want it, their kids are, or they're going to learn it, or they'll walk in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're tailor making this around us, our lifestyle, and our staff and our ambiance. Some people try and overextend and we do everything. I don't want to do everything because I want to be able to I want to give you the best of what I got today.
Yeah.
It might be different tomorrow, but I'm going to do the best that I can today. And that's where people, we're losing business. I want to pick my business. I want to pick my customers more or less.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm fucking crazy, but
No, I think that's smart. Is there anything that you have compromised on that you thought maybe you wouldn't or you didn't want to?
Here, no, I got to be honest.
No.
Delivery, I didn't want to, but I said, we'll talk after year 1. After year 1, we talked, and looking at numbers, just say you add another 10, 15%. I mean, it makes sense. And listen, people are going to bitch and moan anyway. So if you're 90% good and 10% bad on reviews, I'll take that, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So
100%.
if I can keep Uber like that, I'll deal with it, because it can make sense.
Yeah. If you you obviously have the Sopranos season 1 facing right here.
Somebody gave that to us. Yeah.
Well,
Gift.
did you watch the show?
Oh, of course.
I actually just finished it.
Oh, did
I
you?
had never watched it before, and yeah,
You're really from
we
the West
watched
Coast.
we watched the we watched the season finale on Friday. My wife baked Carmela ziti. We drank a bottle of red. It was a nice night. But I was going to ask you, if there's one character in that show, who would you be?
What do you mean? Who would I
Like,
be?
who would you identify with in that show most?
I don't know. I like Paulie the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like he's a motherfucker.
Dude,
I would say
he'll
him,
probably outlast everybody.
do you know?
too.
You know that? So they had a block away from here is a big place called the Williams Center. It's historic. It's gigantic. It's from like the 1800s or 1900s. Place is falling apart, but it's cool. And they had a thing called Paisan Con there, and it was all Italians. Like they would have all actors and actresses that had to do with that related, like shows and movies. So fucking Richie Aprile walks in here. David Proval.
Yeah.
He walks in here, and I seen him walking in.
He walked in here?
Oh, right here. Yeah, I had him, Gianni Russo, Tony's Gumad, the Russian girl,
Yeah.
Oksana.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
been here. Furio's been here. A bunch of them.
Furio's been here?
Yeah. Cool guy. He's from Patterson.
Is he-
Street guy.
Is he really Italian?
Federico's his name.
No, but like
Yeah.
from the motherland. Or was he born in
no,
America?
he was born here, I think. But no, he's a real. He speaks in everything.
Okay.
He's interesting. Nice guy. He's quiet.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, Proval walks in, which is Richie, and I walk right up to him. I'm walking slow, and he's walking towards me, smiling. I look at him. I get this close to him. I said, "Veal Parmesan sandwich? Fuck you." Bro, he starts dying laughing. So then I'm like, from this day forward, he's a shopping cart here on out. He's like, "Oh, I didn't like that line." The guy's the nicest, most gentle guy. He's like, "I really didn't want to say that." He explained the whole thing behind it.
Yeah.
Gentleman.
Wow.
What a nice guy.
Wow.
Funny that you brought that up.
Dude, that's tight.
Yeah.
He had all those people in here?
Yeah, there's a couple more that were in here from the show. The FBI agent, Skip.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his name?
I loved him in
Louis
the
Lombardi.
dude. Oh yeah, Louis Lombardi.
He was in
yeah,
here. He came in twice that day.
he like does pizza with his daughter.
Yeah, I think he's out by you, right?
Yeah, he's in LA. Yeah, he's stopped in.
Did he start that with Michael Francis, or is that separate?
I don't know. I don't know.
They both have pizza place. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last time we were here a little over a year ago. Like Nino just was like, "You got to come over here. There's a bunch of guys getting said Tillo's gonna be here." But we came in here. My impression of Nino just gets worse and worse.
So does his voice as
Yeah,
the day goes on.
I know. Well, dude, I know. He's like, I mean, I just watched his. He was on like the Food Network or some shit. They went to the Good Luck Charlie's.
Did they?
I think it was not the Food Network.
no.
Bon Appetit.
Bon Appetit.
Yeah.
I was there the day right after they left.
Oh, really?
I showed up. I just was something. I'll just take a ride over at night. And he's like, "Bro, Bon Appetit just left." I'm like, "Fuck, I missed all the good shit."
His eyewear game is like fucking sick. But no, dude, you just had some. It like was a cool vibe because like what you were explaining, like with the dudes smoking cigars and
you
shit.
saw it.
Yeah, we pulled up here and like it's just like. It like was Soprano style, like 10 Italian American dudes just fucking smoking and riffing. You had multiple people cooking in your kitchen. I was like, what is this place,
So we
dude?
built community.
Yeah.
You know? And I got to be honest with you. A lot of people will walk in and be like, "Do you pay these people to like hang out there?" Like it looks like they're paid actors.
Yeah.
But it's just people, living their everyday life. And when it's nice out here, some of these guys stay here 4 or 5 hours. Not that they have nothing to do. Some are retired, this and that. But like they'll come here for an hour to come eat. All of a sudden you walk in. So you start talking half-hour conversation. Now somebody else walks in. A customer's standing there, pie's getting cold. Their wife's screaming at them because they start talking.
Yeah.
It's now a thing.
Yeah.
It's a cool, ambiance.
No, it's very cool. I mean, and like I've read that like the stuff in here was a lot of it was it your mom's, or have you just like based it on like your mom's style?
Yeah, so let's go over this. That is actually my grandmother who just passed. Another grandmother. Yeah, that the hutch in the corner. That's my father's. So a lot of this stuff I got from customers or Facebook Marketplace. This one actually had a Glock taped to the bottom of it
You're fucking kidding
Right
me.
here. I couldn't get out of the house. We had drove to Pennsylvania, and the house, it was a mining town. All the houses were shitty looking. I'm like, if the couch is in one of these houses, I'm not taking it. So we get, I'm like, this house looks clean. This fucking house wasn't touched since 1950. They must have built the couch around the fucking house, okay? The house around the couch. Carpet was fucking still this thick. Nobody ever walked on it. It was their second living room. So I'm taking it out, and there was some, they looked like they were up to no good. They moved in like 3 days before. I was the first person to bid on it. So we're trying to get it out, and I'm fucking angling it, and I have to take this off. And I'm like, excuse me, your piece is over here. She's like, what? I'm like, your piece. She's like, what's that? Real shit kicker. So I'm like, yeah, your Glock? She's like, oh, can you hand it to me? I'm like, absolutely fucking not. You can come around the house and come grab it. Because she had it taped a certain way, so it was a quick draw. So I know they're up to no good. It was pretty fucking funny.
She taped a Glock. It was
gorilla taped.
They knew it was their gun.
Oh no, they just moved in 3 days. They had guns all over. They were up to no good. I see it.
What does that mean? They're up to no good.
They were drug dealers. It was they were taken as a trap house because they had a gorilla taped underneath here.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the gun gorilla tape. They had it perfect so that you didn't have to pull. All you had to do was hit the floor if they came in and pull the gun out of the holster. So it was a quick draw. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like the way she had it taped, it was perfect for them to just pull and shoot. You know?
Damn.
So, yeah, there's a story behind everything with this place. Some people die. I brought you upstairs. Some people,
Some people died up there?
No, not that we know of. It was a church.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? They would pass their stuff on. Like what was it? No, that fridge I bought, that porcelain fridge back there. Some of these TVs, people, the estate sale didn't go good. Nobody wanted it, so we ended up taking it. 17-foot box truck filled up.
Yeah. Was that always going to be the vibe for this place?
Always.
Yeah.
So we already had the walls. I had the whole vibe. There's 3 places that this place is based on. It's Piccolo's in Hoboken, told you about.
Mm-hmm.
The Belmont Tavern in Belleville. And then Patsy's Tavern in Patterson. There's a little bit of everything. And then we wanted to create Grandma's living room here.
Yeah.
So back to the story. I'm all over the place, people. So this isn't him. My grandmother died in 1971. So that her name was Casano. I wanted to give a little homage. So we did like a stuck in time capsule here. And that's why we did the living room. So everybody had a talking piece and, ask why we had the place. So there's everybody has a full understanding of why it looks like this.
Yeah.
Because this is only a year and a half old as much as it looks 60 years old.
Yeah. Well, dude, like the building itself, like what was this place before?
This was a donut shop. It was like extended family.
Yeah.
It was only a couple of years. And then before that, it was a Peruvian restaurant. It's changed so much.
It's kind of like the time I had been here before, I honestly just thought like this was it, the pizza kitchen right here. But like there's a whole other kitchen. Then you got the dough room, and then like upstairs there's
then
the
another
church.
room we took over behind there.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do a whole bunch of stuff here.
Once again, this episode is brought to you by Otter POS Systems. Otter POS is mission control for your restaurant. I had the absolute pleasure of going down to the Otter offices in downtown Los Angeles to tinker around with their systems, and man, was I blown away. With Otter, you can manage delivery apps, your marketing, there's handhelds, kiosks, and an all-in-one POS system that makes your life easier. My favorite feature, and something that I think no POS does other than Otter, is seeing real-time sales from third-party deliveries. You can look at all the commission rates being taken out of your sales so that you truly have an understanding of what your numbers look like that day. It's clear, it's transparent, and it's something you can't get anywhere else. Boost sales with commission-free online orders through Otter itself. Loyalty, automated marketing. You can also run your restaurant on the go with the Otter Go app. Update menus, check sales, make your storefront live across every delivery channel, all from your phone. Your restaurant deserves better. Head to tryotter.com or click the link in the description to book a free demo and see how Otter can help you run smoother and grow smarter.
How many batches of dough do you make? Because you have a hot tub sized mixer.
So that's a 5-bag mixer.
Yeah.
We definitely make at least 2 batches a week.
2 5 bag batches a week?
Correct.
Okay.
We're only open about 37
How
hours a week.
nice is that to just do 2 batches of dough a week?
Bro, life is
I mean,
so
I know
much
they're huge batches, but to just only have to mix twice.
Yeah, so imagine, what do you have, a 1-bag mixer?
Yeah. Like
What?
a bag and a half,
Bag and a half.
basically.
So what's your start to finish process time-wise? What would you say?
It on like a heavy dough day per day.
No, one batch. One batch.
Oh, one.
What's your timing? From the time you put the
for
flour to the time your last dough ball is rolled?
Oh well, we let it bulk ferment and do like some folds. Probably.
No, I understand. I'm saying the process time.
3 hours, 4 hours.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing a 2 hours bench rest as well.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is when I had my last place, I had a 1-bag mixer.
Uh-huh.
From the time I started running the water to the time that the last dough ball was done was probably 40 minutes to an hour in process time, not including bulk. So now with a bulk, from the time I start to the time the last dough ball's mixed for 5 bags is about 5 hours. So we're able, with the dough divider and that big mixer, we're able to really get all that work done and save all that time.
What's that? That's the second time I've seen that dough divider.
Oh, you never used one?
No, I have, but I've mostly seen like the one this guy named the Al sells, the Div R, but that's like a Trilla. What is it?
I don't know.
That
one?
Corner Slice has the same one as you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one, I believe, Empire sells them.
Is it an Empire?
I believe so. So Empire imports.
Got it.
Al Santillo actually gave me that and the dough rounder because I was helping him out here, and then I guess he said he was going to get a new one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so like this one, need a little tweaking and all like that, but he ended up giving us that. And Empire came here and they're like, oh shit, this is our fucking our brand, just with their label on it. I forget what brand that is.
No,
but
I think that's exactly what
this one does 24 cuts, where Nino has one from Empire and does 20, I think.
Yeah, I think 20 is usually pretty basic.
So 24 gives you another 4 balls. That saves you a lot more time when you're dealing with.
And would you say that saves more time, the dough divider, than the actual rounder?
We don't even use the rounder no more.
Oh, damn, really?
It's funny, like you want, like everybody, I thought it would make their life easy. They like rolling it, which I'm fine with. The divider saves so much. If you have one or the other, you don't even choose the rounder. The divider saves you.
Yeah.
24 cuts, 1 shot. Imagine how long it takes you to weigh 24 dough balls on a scale.
And it's just, you just have to put the equal parts weight of the dough for it to split it up.
Like we're doing 600-gram dough balls, so our bin size. We put in bus bins. When we were right out of the mixer, we cut it. We do it like it's like 15 kilos or whatever.
Yeah.
We do everything by grams. So throw it in that, bench folds, bench rest for 2 hours, dump it right into the divider, done. Now you just got to roll it.
Yeah, and then did you have a walk? Do you have a walk-in?
Right next to it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
8 by 8 and like 9 high.
Yeah.
It's big.
So you you have plenty of room.
No.
Fuck, no?
That's why I took the
I was gonna
space
say,
behind it. I'm putting another one.
You could walk some of it up upstairs, and during the winter, just leave some dough up there, dude.
You're
It's
not
fucking
kidding.
freezing up there, dude.
Not kidding.
Is there any plans for that space?
Not really that space, no, because it's a little touchy. But we're working on something upstairs, but towards the front, and
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't want to jinx it right now.
We were
talking.
talking.
Okay,
All right. We were talking about. You asked me if I had any more restaurants, and I kind of asked you, would you do this again? So would you try to open up another Casano's, or would it be something different? Or
I would do a Casano's. It's got to make sense. Got to be like this building looked like this when I came here, right? So I need something. I can't have a brand new building with the Casano's and then this inside. It's going to be a little more difficult to keep the aesthetic. I want to keep the vibe that we have, so it's got to be conducive.
Yeah.
Definitely. This isn't going to be my only business forever. No matter what, we want to do something else. I just don't know if it's going to be Casano's or with this vibe.
yeah,
Because I really want to keep it how we have it. It's a cool feeling, this place.
yeah. With what you were saying, kind of resonated with me, because obviously I think I would in Los Angeles, it's important to kind of spread yourself. You kind of to expand and make more money. It's hard to just really profit off of one shop because you kind of need to expand into other neighborhoods because it's so vast. People don't leave those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But I think the problem and the thing that's scary is it's the vibe, it's the team, it's that place. Like I'll never have enough money ever again because I would never spend that much money on a full build out. That's what I did.
Gotcha.
And I would never be able to replicate it exactly. So then like, is it just this weird shell version of something you're trying to recreate? Because like it's more than just a pizzeria to me. Obviously, it's like it's the whole entire experience. And I kind of felt like that's kind of what you were trying to explain here. It's like you can't get the dudes out here that are like
going somewhere else.
Yeah, you can, and you're not going to get the same vibe in this place. So it's like, can you get another spot exactly like this, or would it have to be something different?
It might be related, like it's a tough answer right now. Like we were originally looking right away. We're like, all right, let's start at least getting a plan together for our next place. Not that we have to do it this year. It's like, what's our next move? My business partners are very progressive, but they're not like investors that are like, all right, the spreadsheet, like our payroll's a little bit higher right now because we're quieter in December, January, February, with the weather. And our crew is so good, and like they're younger kids and all, but they care more than people that have careers. So instead of cutting hours, we're more or less like, we're trying to find things for them to do, clean, organize, do this and that. Like, and that's the vibe because those kids love it. They love the customers. There's interaction. They're not just giving a pizza. Hi, there you go. It's very like intimate. People know their names. They know their names. So we got lucky right now. I don't know how the next staff's going to be. So everything is really, it depends on the place, depends on the area, and what team I have around me.
Yeah.
So I can't really give a full answer there.
Yeah.
As much as I want to.
Yeah.
So that's why we're trying to bulk here if we could get what we want to do upstairs.
Do you still feel like you have room to grow here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I want to put another oven all the way in the back.
Yeah,
just
that's what
to do
you're saying.
squares. And that's a whole nother market.
Yeah.
So we got, because I don't want to touch my temperature on my oven. And we cook on a high temp here. You can't cook squares in a pan at 620 degrees.
No, and you could kind of see that. The one that you made was beautiful on top, but it's too tough on the bottom.
Exactly. It's impossible to keep that.
Unless you wanted to put like a couple screens under it, but then who's not? Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. That consistency
tried it.
gets off. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, those same screens, we put them in the oven and bake on there.
Yeah.
Like for like one deck, but it's what are we doing? We're spinning wheels. You
Yeah.
know? I'm trying to make this cookie cutter so that we can figure out our next thing. If we start doing that, now you're just complicating things.
Well, dude, you did. I meant to bring this up when you said, but you're like talking. You're like, because a lot of what you're doing is technical. Pizza is the simplest, easiest, hardest thing to make, right? Because it is proportions. It's your ingredients. It's your dough process. It's all very simple, but it's got to be dialed in. But you were talking about maybe using some Lloyd pans, getting a conveyor in here. Would that be a different thing? Or
No,
would you do that here? Do you think you could make that same pizza in a conveyor?
I did.
You did?
I have. When I in between Nino's, when I left Caniglio's, because I was, I need to make a couple dollars. So in Lyndhurst, I was doing pop-ups and doing squares because everybody was dying for my squares. But I was selling in 4 hours. I was selling like 250 to 200 fucking squares. It's like overwhelmingly
Through a
great.
conveyor?
Through a conveyor.
Yeah, well, those.
Do you want to know what the conveyor didn't do? Get tired. It didn't get fucking cold spots because it's just fucking forced heat. Now,
But that is with those are with squares, right?
Squares.
Yeah. And because it has the pan, like you can get a great product out of a square. Getting around getting that round New Haven pie, you
Not
can't
the
get
New
that,
Haven,
You can't
but
get that same pie.
one of what you can do is the place that we were talking about, which is one of my favorite pies, is Star Tavern. If you do a thin crust pan pie like that, it depends on your demographic and where and your customer base and what you're going after.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of ideas. I just got to see what works. I got to start messing around with it.
The biggest pain point today in the restaurant industry is third-party delivery. The customer experience is completely taken out of your hand, and so is the data. Open helps you win your customers back from third-party delivery. The Hot Tongue app, built by Open, has been huge for us here at Hot Tongue. Online sales went up 20%. We saw customers coming to the app from third party. They help make sure that food gets there, and when it doesn't, you're not calling DoorDash, you're not calling Uber. Open is taking care of all of that for you. And it doesn't replace people. It replaces your time. It gets you in the palm of your customers' hands and in their pockets. Open is basically giving you the digital power of a restaurant chain without losing your voice and your hospitality. Every guest who interacts with you is actually saved, organized, and yours to keep, not the third parties. Turn those contacts into paying customers. No blasting, no guessing, just targeted messaging that works. You can run campaigns yourself or run it on autopilot. If you don't want to create the campaigns, it will spit out four for you every month. Marketing is something that falls by the wayside sometimes, and that's where Open really succeeds. It takes so much off of your plate. The automations, the AI creating campaigns, the SMS, the push notifications going out, double points day, the loyalty program. All these features matter and really help a small independent operator. If you want to level up your guest experience, it's time to get open.
Learn more at getopen.com/pie to pie.
You know what I wish? I wish somebody would just give me a lot of money.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what I mean? Just
But
give
then
me,
the fun's out of it.
Just give me all, dude. I don't know, because you're talking about like, you're a better person or a better boss because there's a little less stress in under this situation. Like, if somebody or an investor was like, I want to do this, like, give me the concept, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it, because there's like 100 different ways to make pizza too.
Oh, yeah, so you're saying now. I was going to say, if you skip the line, that's all the fun, though. You got to fucking fall flat on your face.
No, of course.
Yeah, like me and you, if we were to do it, we already went through it.
Yeah, no,
Now it makes sense.
I've fallen on my face.
Yeah.
I think I'm in a position where it's like, if somebody wanted to give me a certain amount of money, and some people have for consulting, but it's like, you need money. I mean, I'm sure you need you have partners. Do you have an investor or anything?
Well, when I say partner, they don't like the word partner. I say partners because, like, I go to them, I'm the final say, and they even say it, but like, we became like family. Like, we're Christmas parties together, like, you know, holidays. It's just like, they're great people. You know, we get along great, talk every day. So I don't like using the word investor as much, because it sounds like they just sit back and collect, where they're actually, everybody has their own lane of what they do. Yeah. And everybody's good at it.
Yeah.
So like, we have money available. Like, if we want to do something tomorrow, I can make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it sounds like a partner. They're not hands-on. They're here, but they're not hands-on.
Yeah, no,
we do have the capital if we needed it to.
I mean, that just makes things a little, I don't want to say easier, but like, it is easier to operate when that stress of we had a bad week isn't like looming over your head. You know what I mean? You like, the whole business can function better. And that's when it's like, really, if you don't have investors, how important it is to just kind of like save a little bit of money so that you aren't, which can feel impossible sometimes, but you know.
Absolutely. You had a hiccup, or something comes up, or
something breaks.
A fridge, $3,000. That's $3,000. But then something, you know, it's just, there's never enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, it's always a battle.
Yeah.
That's why you always, if you're not growing, you're dying. That's why I say, you know, we're always trying to figure it out. Even if something's not coming to fruition, that whole like putting the plan together and trying to figure it out, and like, oh, it doesn't come to fruition. All right, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, keeps you moving and motivated, I feel like.
We're I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I wanted to talk about this on camera because Portnoy came in here.
Yeah.
And was that something that you were anticipating? Had you reached out? Like, had you done any of that? Like, come to Casano's, or like, was there people, friends of yours or customers that were like, you got to come here, you got to come here?
Not to my knowledge. I didn't want him in the beginning anyway, and I still wasn't. He came
pretty quick.
Yeah, we opened May 18th. He came here, flew from the Super Bowl, and he came here. Now, it's funny, if you pay attention to the reviews of the day, he went to like 10 places that day, right? Because that's what he does. He does a whole hit. Goes to all different places that his cameraman maps out for him. The first one he went to, because you don't know which one you are, you just knew he came that day. So we're watching for like 10 days straight. For the first like 8 reviews, he kept saying, hey, Austin, is this the place that we absolutely had to come to? I knew he was talking about here, not because of the pizza or anything. Like everybody, does their own thing. But I knew that the ambiance was going to catch him. So when you pay attention, he keeps saying no, 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 no until he got here. And I guess he was a little disappointed, you know what I mean? Like, because, we got a 7.9, which is still a good score. I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm not putting nothing on my T-shirts and this, you know what I mean? Like, nothing against anybody. Listen, he built
talking
businesses.
shit on a slice of New York?
Huh?
You talking shit
Where's
on
that
a
slice of New York? Where's that at?
It's in Pennsylvania.
That makes sense. Twice in New York and Pennsylvania. Anyway, listen, I don't want to knock Portnoy because he does a lot of great things for people. For small business, he really has. And like, he didn't show on camera. I didn't even tell you this off camera. When he came in, it was square day, okay? Which I lowered my oven temp, and my rounds weren't. The gluten was fucking breaking. The pie wasn't good because I have square dough. I was doing a specific square dough for that day. Don't ask me why. I lost my fucking mind during the winter. Started making squares on Thursdays. So I'm back there and I'm setting up. It was like 3:15. We just opened. I was just doing something. The lights were still off here. 3:05, whatever. All of a sudden, the girl that works for me goes, Dave. I'm like, what? She's like, Dave. I see her eyes lit up. I'm like, what? Turn around. I see him like, motherfucker. Right, straight to him. Hey, how you doing? So he's like, what is this place? I'm like, pizzeria? It's like, yeah, and he's standing over here. Like, he tries to use the butt end of, like, you as the butt end of a joke.
Uh-huh.
Not me. So he asked me the same question 3 times. And I looked at him. I said, do me a favor. Go grab a Coke and a smile and go sit down. I'll be with you when I'm ready. He looked at me. It's like, the fuck just happened? I didn't do like a dick. I smirked. Went and got himself a Coke, sat down. I turn the lights on here, turn the TV on. Austin's sitting here and Portnoy's sitting right where I'm at. So I turn this on. There's fucking fuzz. He goes, I don't understand. What's going on? He goes, this is what you watch? I'm like, what do you mean? Because it's fuzzy. I'm like, bro, before you fucking piss me off anymore and I got to throw you out when I open that door, I'm going to need you to simmer the fuck down. Now he started laughing because he knew I was joking. You know?
Yeah.
I took control of the situation. Then the review happened. We were talking and all. I knew the pizza wasn't how it usually comes out, but I'm not going to sit there and kiss ass. Here's your pizza. Do me a favor. Come back in when you're done. She wants to take a picture with you. The girl wanted a picture. When he came back in, I already told him, I said, this is what happened with the pizza. And he's like, oh, okay. I was wondering, it was a little greasy because the cheese, was breaking the dough. The gluten wasn't good, whatever the fuck. So I explained it after the fact because I'm not going to rub his back and be like, oh, please give me a good score. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm in control of my own destiny.
Yeah.
Off camera, I did tell you, in a way, it's sort of a blessing because I went through a lot of trouble to get where I'm at today.
Mm-hmm.
And did I have help from friends and stuff? Yes, from investors. But this is me.
Yeah.
This aesthetic, this pizza, everything, it was my hard work. So I'm glad that Portnoy, in a way, didn't make me to where, oh, Portnoy made that place. It sucks without him. That I'm happy about.
Yeah.
In a way. So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Did that one thing kind of eat you up for a week or two? Like thinking about like, oh man, if the ovens had been on this way, or if you didn't come in on a Thursday.
It is what
really?
it is.
You just were like, you let it go?
I told the girl who does my social media, who's a big Portnoy fan, she lives in Boston now.
She would.
That I said, this motherfucker's gonna come on Thursday. Nah, I'm like, listen to me. This motherfucker's gonna come on Thursday. You watch just because we're doing squares. That's why I was so pissed when I turned around.
Yeah.
Is what it is,
Yeah. Well, 7.9 is a
Still
good score.
Yeah, listen. And then wanna know what? Because we were so hot coming out of the gate, we do a different style pizza. Let me take that back. Not nobody. You have Buc-ee's, Rosie's, a couple other pizzerias that do naturally leavened doughs that are really putting in the care and process.
Mm-hmm.
There's might be some that I left out, but there's not too many, right?
Yeah.
In New Jersey that are doing like a higher level of stuff. So you get all these jealous people that are doing fucking shit pies.
Yeah.
And they're fucking disgusting. Just because they're trying to make money. I'm not trying, let me backtrack that. I'm not here trying to become a millionaire and park my Mercedes outside. I want a fucking 1985 Cadillac Brougham outside, all right? everybody's always trying to they're trying to figure out why the other guy's not busy. I'm caring about building my brand. I'm caring about taking care of my customers that start trusting in more products that we're doing. So it's like we're putting the care level in. I forgot what the fuck I'm saying.
No, yeah, no.
But back to like all the pizzerias that are doing it, like we're all caring, and the other people are doing the paper thins, trying to get Portnoy's like attention, where we're just doing what we're doing, like to service our customers, not to try and get everybody in the world to come here because some guy said that the pizza's good.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
well, I mean, like I guess I get it, and I feel like this is something like I've even like fought like not bringing up this dude on the podcast, but I feel like so much of like what being a fast casual restaurant now is you have to play the game. You have to, like, whether it's Portnoy or someone else, it's like the biggest way for exposure, if you don't have it, is using the influence of people with large followings on the like on Instagram or TikTok in your area. Not like Portnoy serves the world. Like
Yes.
He'll make you famous all over the United States, if not like in the world. People will visit you when they're there. But I mean, there's micro influencers, like I'm sure foodies in Jersey that like if they came in here, made a video, like your business would go up 20, 30%. Like that.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
It's a lot of micro influencers because I believe our products, pretty superior. We put a lot of love and, really thought into it. Like I've already said in this podcast, everything's deliberate and direct. There's nothing that we wake up like, all right, this is what we're going to do today. It's like why, how, execution, and just being consistent. So that's what shows. And we get a lot of influencers because of that,
Yeah.
A lot of people that come here, it's a cool place, so they want to take a picture, but they also want the product. And I believe our product is living up to what people do say about it. That it's good.
Do you find it as crazy as I do that we put the best ingredients in our pizza, our dough, our cheese, toppings, fresh produce, and then we put pencil shavings on our tables called red chili flakes? What is a red chili flake? We found out about Flatiron premium pepper flakes from a customer who actually brought us some. We were putting it on every slice we ate. It was gold. We were like searching for it like addicts in the back, just like, ooh, where's the Flatiron? Where's the Flatiron? There is no going back. When you pop these peppers, you are gonna know. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it. The 4-pepper blend, which is actually the blend we have on every table at Hot Tongue, definitely has a higher heat level, and I'm a heat guy, if you know what I'm saying. It has the arbol, the jalapeno, the ghost, and the habanero. It's spicy. They are liberating pizzerias from low-quality pepper flakes. Flatiron pepper, you are going to know the difference. In here, real peppers from Italy. Let's go. Head to flatironpepper.com right now. Use the code pie to pie at checkout. That's pie, number 2, pie at checkout. And any order over $25 is going to get you a bottle free of the sweet heat. Put that sweet heat in your cart, and any order over $25, that baby's going to be free. Do not miss this chance to upgrade your pepper game. Head to flatironpepper.com right now and join the Pepper Flake revolution.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's like something that I've knocked. Is that the
That's
TV?
a VCR.
Is it rewinding?
Yeah, I guess the
Fuck
movie's
yeah,
over.
dude, that's dope.
Want me to shut it off? Or
No. It's interesting because unless you're paying somebody, which is definitely people are doing, you're going to get a great review if you're paying. But there's still like a lot of talent for somebody to come in here. If you don't give them food, they're coming in here, they're promoting your shit. Like, you have to still be a great restaurant. There's just, I think, kind of what we talked about. I do think that, like, if your whole business model, though, is to not try to serve your community first or try to show up and cook your ass off and try to put in hard work, and like your whole thing is just trying to get Dave Portnoy in here, or you make it your business model to take shortcuts, I think I don't know how that ends for you. You know?
I sort of think I do, because people see through it. Because the community sees. That's how There's people in town. This is a small town. There's 25,000 people. It's like a mile and a half by 2 miles.
Yeah.
Not a big town. People that still, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Rutherford. I just haven't made it over here. So like people see, they wait some of the, not everybody, but like there's people that'll wait and they want to see if you're going to last, if you're really about it. Like they see that we're like a sense of community and people see through whether or not like you're doing it just for the show or if you're doing it for a good reason.
Yeah.
You know? Like we do a lot of like, and I don't like talking about it, but I use my business as a way, and this is from day one. If people could go back on our Instagram and see, I'm big into giving to charity, and I primarily do children's cancer. The New Haven tomato pie. I told you a story before.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could transition into like because we're talking about influencers. I was gonna say you're quite the influencer, dude. you got a bit of a following this place, and you're a skinny pizza guy. But like, if you want to bring up that situation, also because like the story you told me about fucking switching off the ovens and going to somebody's house is also hilarious too. But I mean, what you did in that situation and how you kind of made light of it, but then you did something like you made something good out of it, like. That I loved that whole situation. I loved watching that situation. I think most of the internet did. Yeah,
listen, it garnered a lot of like, and this is the thing: when we garner views, understand they strap a microphone to me. I'm not. If you pay attention to my skinny Pete's guy now is all me. Prior at Tavolino, I was never ever on camera. I wasn't comfortable with it. You know, like I'm making pizza. I didn't even have an Instagram at the time, so it was like, whatever. So. I'm not doing anything for views and trying to get something. I think people see that. Like if I say something and I don't get a lot of views, I hate when people hide the like button and fucking only leave their messages. And like when they get a lot of likes, they leave it. If I get 6 likes, you're going to see it. If I get fucking 1,000, you're going to see it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to monetize. I don't do it. You know, like it's very genuine what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. This is me.
Yeah.
This is me on camera. If you come in, I'm not fucking putting on no act, like, you know, it just is what it is. So basically, let me get back to what I was saying is when I opened, after we opened, I told my business partners, listen, I sort of snuck this one in because I wanted to make sure it was getting done. If you wait for the right time in life till you have the right amount of money, that never happens. That day never comes.
Yeah.
So I said from day one, I want to do a fundraiser basically every month for somebody that helps somebody from like, you know, that really needs help, whether it's cancer patients, something. Just so somebody's feeling the effect of us doing a good job here with our pizza and trying to incorporate it into helping somebody. So we do a lot of work with Tom Coughlin J Fund, which is childhood cancer. St. Jude's, we're actually doing, I didn't even tell you, a Valentine's Day dinner. We're shutting the restaurant down.
I saw that on Instagram.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Bro, it's insane how many people bought tickets already. So we're going to shut this down. We're going to be wearing tuxedos, me and one of the workers. We're going to cook. It's going to be a sick meal. It's a little more convoluted, I'll tell you off, but it's going to St. Jude's, a portion of the funds. Again, childhood cancer, we really want to bring about. So our New Haven tomato pie, somebody started talking fucking smack about it. And listen, you don't like it, it's one thing, but like people, other pizzerias and these idiots are out there talking smack. You should worry about yourself. You're drowning and, you know, like, focus on you and it's going to show. Focus on other people, everybody's going to see. The world's there to see.
Yeah.
What we do is try and lift people up. Other pizzerias we're friends with and all. So the tomato pie, they ended up talking smack about. So they said it was too expensive for no cheese, which I disagree with. So I went up $2 in price. So we added that $2. Every tomato pie here, $2 goes to the Tom Coughlin J Fund. So that's our way of giving it back to a local community thing. And you take somebody, and I'm not going to give the name, but some scumbag, underscored, scumbag, started talking smack about that pie. We now turn that into a fundraiser every single day of the year. So, I mean, life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah, and I love that, like, you kept it the same, but you actually made it higher, but, like, for good.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And I think that like your whole vibe too is like you talk about how choosing your customers and being able to fire your customers and like, you know, you trust that the people that are supporting you, like, they'll understand your humor and they're going to get it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not changing for views. This is me. I'm not looking for everybody's business. I'm looking to the customers that want good food, that they want good service, that they want that communication, that sense of community and being involved in something. That's what I'm looking for. You can't service everybody. I don't do slices, not because I'm a dick. Where am I doing slices? How am I going to do slice pies while I'm doing 200 pies in a row? Like, it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. There's waste. Your biggest pain in the ass customer is a slice guy. He wants that one. His wife doesn't like this. What's the bottom look like? It's too cold. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
There's a pizzeria, and let me get back to like how I hate this pizza industry, like with the way some of these people are.
Yeah.
There's a pizzeria 20 yards from here. Turn left at the corner. As I opened, they closed. So somebody comes in, and not somebody, multiple people, just random people. Oh, I bet you're happy that place closed. You ran them out of town. I've been open a week. I didn't run anybody out of town, first off.
Yeah.
Second off, I don't know the situation there, but people have families. Like, their name's on that. They have to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
So anybody that says, I hope that guy goes down, that's karma.
Yeah.
And that happened to the same people that sold me pizzeria. They just got locked out of their pizzeria the other day.
Fuck.
Yeah. Found that on social media. Everybody was sending it around. So they were all about, just to get back, they were all about money. They had to have Mercedes delivered to them to show their workers, Rolexes, this and that. Meanwhile, now they got this,
Yeah.
Me, I'm not a piece of shit car. I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm looking to have a good time. You catch me sitting here watching a fucking movie after a shift. Like, it's just, it's a totally different thought process. I know I'm bouncing all over the place. Sorry.
No,
Guy around
don't
the corner
apologize.
Went out and here's these people coming in. I hope I'm glad you're happy. I'm not happy because they serve slices. I was gonna get a million menus, and when people started giving me shit, I was gonna say, listen, they serve slices right around the corner. Go to them.
Yeah.
Then they closed. Now another guy opened. But when they're doing the same thing the last guy did, I hope it works out for them. I just don't see it. But
Yeah.
they're trying to market to everybody.
Yeah.
How's that work out? You can't.
Yeah, I think that used to be a good or like an expected business model. And I think once pizza has really kind of evolved and there's been more of it and it's gotten better, I think people have understood that you don't need a menu that's 6 pages long. Like we'd already talked about, that consistency, that being dialed in is what people, they might complain, but do people even want that much choice? You know what I mean? Like you act like, well, where's the veal? Where's the chicken parm? Where's the mussels? It's like, we do pizza here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can I tell you who got me off of that? Nino.
Yeah.
When he walked in. Now, listen, I limited and I tried to do like all the same things that were in the house. But he said, go into your POS, show me what you're selling. That's a real thing. And he's been saying that for years. And like everybody thinks he's fucking crazy, which 100% is institutionally
He's crazy.
crazy.
He's crazy for sure.
But he knows his fucking thing here. Yeah. So like when you're selling 6 fucking wraps a week or like 6 a day, like if I see something, I'm selling 10 a day, like, and I go one day I sell 5, we're going to rotate that out and we'll bring that back in the spring or something. If I'm not selling 20 to 50 or something, why are we doing? We're zoning in on one thing. We want to perfect it.
Yeah.
So why am I going to sit there and spend all that time and resource and caring about that and not having it turn over enough where you're not getting the freshest? Instead of it sitting one day, it's sitting 3 days. That's not good for me. Now we rotate that out.
Yeah.
And we'll bring the next thing in.
Yeah.
So that's our thought process, is to give the customer the best, not to give them a million options and it's all right.
Yeah.
We're giving it our all at all times.
Yeah. I feel like that's like very old school Jersey though.
What?
Just to have like a fucking 5-page menu.
Well, I want to know why I meant to show you before. I have every menu since I bought my first pizzeria. I got to show you it. Bro, the fucking menu, how it started to where I'm at. I don't have a menu. If you notice, I have no menu.
I know.
It's
I
on the
just saw
screen.
it's your kiosk. Yeah.
I had QR code cards.
Yeah.
But we're working with some. I'll get it, but like I don't even give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
Just this is what we have. You want it? That's it.
Yeah. I think there's like an appeal to that too. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, this place. It's a little edgy.
Yeah. People are still on like, we have weird hours. We're closed Monday and Tuesday, 3 to 9, Wednesday, Thursday, 12 to 9 on Friday, Saturday, and then 12 to 7:30 on Sunday. Drives people fucking up.
Yeah, well, because it's like you never kind of know, you know?
Yeah, I'm basically gonna put like question mark for hours on the fucking door.
Yeah, just
to piss people
hours
off.
and just question marks.
I specialize in pissing people off, so
That's good. That's a good place to be.
Don't
Seems
ever
like it's working out for you.
Never forget me.
Yeah. You've gone viral a couple times.
Yeah,
Millions of views.
yeah.
Like for the first one, I think was just like you like looking at a slice.
What was that?
Were you just like
the tomato one?
Yeah, you're like, look at no fucking flop or like
That's-
whatever. Like
that's the one?
that was like you got like
2.5, 3 million
views of that.
But that was that was just filler content. That's what people don't understand. Like the girl had nothing to post, so she's like, fuck it. So the fan was going on the oven. That pissed people off. People pissed people off that I had a slice this big and there was no cheese on it. 3 fucking negatives made me garner 15,000 comments, 10,000 comments, and 2.5 million views.
So
fuck
that
it, hate me.
I know. So like the crazy thing is that gets thrown in the algorithm because so many people are complaining about it. But it's like, did that hurt your feelings at all? Anything that was being said, or were you just like, let's go, baby, get this fucking thing?
Bro, I have a mirror at home that I try to stay like 3 to 6 inches away and say all the shit that they're gonna say. I'm immune. I just don't give a fuck. Like, did you see what I did with my negative reviews? Our 1 year party right here, right?
Yeah.
I made shirts with all our 1 stars, the ones that people were just fucking over. Not like, oh, I don't like their pizza. I'm not gonna bother you. Like, you don't like my pizza, that's fine. We gave you bad service. I apologize. I'll reach out to you. We're not like that. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Who doesn't serve slices? All this shit, right?
Yeah.
So I put the 1-star reviews, and the shirt company didn't want to put their name and face on it. So I got name tags and put their fucking name on it and tagged them. And everybody was wearing them. I did a video of it, just to let people know, like, you can't stop me. I can stop me. I can put myself out of business. I've been put out of business.
Yeah.
Never happening again.
Well, I guess
I'm in control.
I guess that's what you have that's very freeing. Like you're not as scared as most people are because you've been like you've been through the failure, you've walked through the fire. Like you know what's on the other side of a negative review, which is really nothing. I would argue that like most people should be exposed for writing those things.
Yeah.
Like I always think posting your good Yelp reviews is kind of lame because you should post the bad ones too. But you should almost post the bad ones more because it's like if someone's going to be a blatant asshole to a small business owner, like their face should be put up somewhere and be like,
right here.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So it's funny as I'm walking down here that when we did our 1 year anniversary party, which next year is gonna be massive. We're working on something fucking big. We have the whole street. I had sausage and peppers, cheesesteaks out here, Italian ice. I had different vendors all on my part, not the town. The town had the other side. So I'm walking through and I got the t-shirt on with the 1-star review and the guy's name on it. So this guy stops me and he's a good customer, but he's a little, finicky. He's a little weird. So he goes, hey, I got to talk to you. And somebody told me he had a problem here with something. So he goes, yeah, I had a problem at your pizzeria. I said, I backed up, went like this. I go, I make t-shirts. I just want to let you know. He's like, oh, fuck you. It was pretty funny. It broke the ice though.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
We straightened it out. But like I just don't give a fuck. Like I said, it's
Most problems can be cleared up face to face though if like you ever get to have that conversation with the customer, like and even if you force the conversation, it's like most people just want to be heard. And then even when if you have the balls to check them and be like, listen, hold on, you can't talk to me or them or anyone here like that. We'll get you a new meal, whatever, but don't ever disrespect anyone in this building. Most regular people will snap out of it, calm down, and realize they're being an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just when you have that separation of a screen, people say whatever the fuck they want, especially on Instagram, dude.
Since 2021, I've had the privilege of consulting on projects across the country, helping operators fine-tune their dough, systems, and everything in between. I take it seriously because I know what it's like to build something from scratch. It can be terrible and lonely. Plenty of folks reach out just to talk shop, and I'm always down to share what I know. But if you're ready to take things to the next level, the next step of improving or launching your business, I offer a full menu of consulting services from dough doctoring to dialing in your systems, policies, and workflow. So head over to alexkoons.com to get in touch. Let's build something together. Better pizza for everyone.
Here's a sidebar story. Thanksgiving Eve, I posted a video. So the year before, I had them film it because Thanksgiving Eve is obviously one of the busiest times of the year, especially over on this on East Coast in this area. So the place is packed. We have toast. It's a timing system. Nobody's lying here. You ordered your time. Everything is all on there. I can't lie. You can't lie, right? There's no altering it. Guys telling me we're late. I'm like, you're 10 minutes early. Your pie's in. That's a 7-minute bake. You're going to have your pie before. He starts fucking walking back and forth. People are nervous. They're all sitting there like this. Everybody was having a good time until he walked in. He starts going like this. You're fucking late. I said, all right, I got this, motherfucker. I said, get your camera out to the girl. I said, because we're going to have to post this at some point. So I take the pie out. I'll show you after. Hey, this your pie? Does that look good? I go right over the garbage. Throw it right in the garbage. I said, now you can wait all fucking night. You're going to starve. You're going to sit there like a good dog in the corner, and I'll let you know when you can leave, when you get your money back, motherfucker. I made him wait there a half hour, and I was heckling him while I was making pizza. I don't give a fuck. I'm in control.
He stayed there?
Stayed there. He wanted his money back. I said, you'll wait there. Smell that? I go, I can't wait till you order the next place. Takes an hour and a half, motherfucker. Said, how's that? I said, all these people are going to get their food. You're going to watch them leave. How's that feel? I posted that. Yeah, I posted that on my story. I said, now, don't piss me off today. And I posted that just to show.
Yeah.
Some fucking guy who we had a mutual friend, and I was going to make him public. And he's got a certain profession that both of them are in. And the guy goes, oh, he's a great guy. And I sent him the fucking message. And he's like, I can't fucking believe it. Guy goes, you fucking dope. I'll never order from you again. Is the only reason you're not famous right now is because we have a mutual friend, motherfucker. And now I find out my cousin's friends with him. He goes, I can't wait to see this motherfucker. So it's like, I don't care. You just can't. Anything that happens, I'll put in a window. I got no shame. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here trying to do good and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I think that's the best way to run a business. For a
I don't know for everybody. Listen, it's not easy.
Yeah, I think that's the best way for you to run a business.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what it's about is doing an honest job and believing in the way that you do things. But I really respect that. I just feel like if more people got called out, there'd be less assholes because they'd be afraid. Because for so long, you know, I've told many stories on this pod about when I was a pizza delivery driver in the early 2000s, and like the culture was just very different, and it's changed a lot. But like, you used to just get shit on, and you couldn't say anything, and your boss would let people shit on you, and it wouldn't stand up for you. Right. The customer is always right. But I think that has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's definitely for the better. And listen, I'm just a brash personality, and like I'm not like that to a person that comes in. Listen, my pie is burnt. Like, there's people that DM us because we don't have a phone. I didn't get what I wanted, this and that, and they're like upset, but they're not being a scumbag. Now they get you have toast, right?
Yeah.
So they get a message right away when you refund them. I'll refund their whole order if we fucked up one thing on $100 order. I'll give them the whole thing back. They send me a picture. I know we're wrong. Very sorry about that. But like, you come in hot and like yelling at a 17-year-old girl, you got zero chance of getting anything from me.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that makes the mistake, this and that. Come to me. Let's talk about this like a man, or if you're a woman, like, let's talk about this like adults.
Yeah.
No reason to get nasty with anybody. You know? We're talking about food, pizza.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, we try to do the right thing, and if they don't do it, you know, people are starting to see a pattern here on how it works. So we really don't have too much pushback anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the way I handle things.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Is there one, what's the biggest thing you've struggled with as an entrepreneur?
Period.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, ups and downs are fucking difficult. Like, you know, I've never been at a point, like I said, until here where I was on a stable, like, my equilibrium was just like this. We're not like this. Our business is always going a little bit up and like trending in the right way. When you start hitting like barriers and you bounce back, like, you got to be able to get up. there's not many people that could, and I'm not saying there aren't, there's not a lot of people, all the shit that I've been through, you would have gave up. My friend who has restaurants, he's like, I don't know how the fuck you do it. Like a cockroach. You could survive a nuclear fucking explosion. It's just, you have to, all the things, all the naysayers and all the people that knock, when they start doing that, I start pressing that way because there's a path that way. It's less traveled. And that's just me. Like, I'm a rebel. When my parents fucking tell me not to do something, I was doing it. It's just, that's how I do it. And the adversity, there's something there. You just got to figure out how to get around it.
Yeah.
No phone, no slices. I'm opening 5 days a week. My entire family nicely said, like, do you know what you're doing? Like, they were, and my business partner, fucking, he's 6'3", jacked. I thought he was going to fall over when I told him we weren't getting a phone. He goes, when's Verizon coming? I said, they're not. He's like, he looked at me, he goes, bro, you have to have a phone. He said, give me 30 days. This is how I'm going to run the business. 30 days. 31 days. If you're not happy, I promise you, I'll let you take control of how we're going to run this business. After week 1, they said, all right, we understand. That's it. It's just, we need that push. I need to put my balls on the table and say, let me handle this. This is on me.
Yeah.
You know? And that's, nobody really wants to take like that full responsibility. I already lost the fucking pizzeria. I already had to leave another one because, you know, unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
It's like, what else is going to happen to me? I'm going to go bankrupt again? You know what I mean? Like, I've had to figure it all out. It's all right. You know, like, I am where I'm at for a reason.
Yeah. Everything is figure outable.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I'm sure that like, if it was so terrible that you wouldn't be against, all right, we can try the phone.
Yeah, I'm not an egomaniac. I just have, like, I have a vision and, like, want to do something different than everybody else. Because if you're doing what the guy around the corner is doing, what's the difference? Price point?
Yeah.
What's the difference? You like that guy better? Like, that's where you have to stand out and, like, really be, like, maverick. Like, you have to stand out. Otherwise, what are you doing anymore? You're just spinning your wheels.
Yeah.
And if you have zero, what people don't understand, and another thing that I got from fucking crazy guy, is social currency is up there with U.S. currency.
Yeah.
It's a real fucking thing. People coming in, taking videos, reposting, you know, like, that is a real thing.
Yeah.
Not to build your business totally on that. It should be on the product, but give your customers something, a reason beyond the food.
It's important. You're the brand, you know, you tell the story. Yeah. And I think you do a very good job of that.
I'm trying.
The whole vibe, your whole attitude. You got to have fucking Nino get you on Chopped, dude.
Yeah, right.
You should go up against Rob Cervoni, dude.
Are we talking right now on camera?
Yeah. We can continue that conversation off camera.
Listen, definitely he got number 3. In my opinion, 100% worth it.
Yeah.
I haven't even had the first 2. Mangieri obviously is just fucking, he is cream of the crop, the best.
Yeah.
I don't even know who got 2, but like Rob's Pizza, I went to his place, got 4 slices, all different styles. I don't know which one was better than the next.
Yeah.
Some of the best pizza in America, that's hands down. 100%.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been there or not.
No, I have.
I went to the original one. I haven't been in.
Yeah, I haven't been in his new store, but it's a good example of somebody who does a good job.
Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you so much for like the time. I'm glad we got to come back. Second time here, eat even more pizza.
Yeah. I enjoyed everything.
Yeah, dude, it looks even cooler than last time. I'm sure next time we come here, it's gonna be even.
Hopefully we're on another 4.
Yeah.
Next time. So
Yeah.
looking
Sick.
forward to it. So appreciate you guys having me on. You know, coming out all the way from LA.
Thank you, dude.
Yep. Thanks, pal.
Hey y'all, if you love what we're doing here on Pie to Pie, the best way to keep it going is to support the show directly. You can donate, subscribe, or even buy us a coffee. It all helps us keep bringing the real stories from the pizza world straight to your ears and eyes. A little can go a long way as we try to keep bringing you the best of the best. Hit the link in the show notes or visit our Instagram link tree to chip in and help us keep the ovens on. As always, love, trust, and pizza dust. Pie to Pie forever. Let's go.